Hello, my lovelies. Oh my goodness. So, if y'all are coming from Rusty and Rachel's live, hello, thank you. And just so you know, they are like, I think she said 4 away from 600. So, if you are not subscribed to Robertson's Belly Acres, get your butts over there and subscribe and check them out, because honestly, they're a fabulous couple. They're a wonderful homesteading channel. So, anywho, hello, Deb. Hello, Kat. So, yay! I actually have some exciting news to share with you. All right. So, you know how I said we were talking about going to Georgia to pick up a company truck for a friend of ours, right? So that is actually coming to fruition. In fact, I have a craptastic 2019 Ford Fiesta Seafoam Green sitting out in the driveway. Yeah. Anywho, we are going to bugger that boy down to Georgia, and it's Flowering Branch, I think, is the place we're going to drop off that Ford Fiesta and pick up the company truck that we're driving back here. So, hello, David. All right. So, that being said, we are going to get up stupid early. So probably just a few hours of sleep. We shall see how many hours I actually get, because I'm super excited. I'm stupid excited. Yay, David, I'm glad to hear that. Yay. So there were 2 ways we were going to go, and 2 ways that we could go or come back, right? We have decided that we are going to head out to the Cincinnati area stupid early in the morning, and we are going to stop in Kentucky to see Kat and Danny at Wolf's Head Forge and Farm. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. We're going to stop and see them and spend a few hours with them, and then hit the road again and head down to Flowering Branch. And I don't know, we'll get a hotel room at some point through there, but yeah, it sounds like we're just going to drive like we always do. And once we get there and we get the truck picked up, since we are in Georgia, I mean, I have to go see one of my favorite ladies ever and go get baby snuggles. So we are going to stop and see Rose and Ryan at Wholesome Roots. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Hi, Johnny. How are you, honey? How are you feeling? Johnny at Homestead Humor. You guys got to check her little animations out. They're hilarious. So we, depending on what we're going to do, like, I don't know how long we're going to be able to stay, even with visiting Rose and Ryan and the boys, but we'll be stopping there. And then when we get no, Georgia's not like 10 minutes from Terryland. No, this is going to be so south. It's actually west. Where we're going first is northeast of Atlanta. So it's a while. And then we're going to go to when we go to Wholesome Roots, it's going to be southwest. So we're actually kind of, we were going to do it the other way, where we're going to go see them first and then do this whole truck thing and then head north to come home. But we decided we're going to flip flop it because that way I can spend more time at each place. However, I was also thinking on the way home, on the way back, I am not sure where exactly, how far off the beaten path Johnny and Nathan are at Sampson Farms. So you might be getting a visitor on Wednesday or Thursday. So just beware. We figure, I figure we're out and about. We might as well make the most of it, right? It may not be able to, we may not be able to spend a ton of time with everybody, but it's better than nothing. And at least I'll get to meet all of you beautiful people that I love so much. I love all of you guys, but I'm just saying that this is the opportunity that I have. So I'm going to make the most of the opportunity. And, I guess sleep is for the dead, right? But that's kind of what we're doing. I'm so excited. Hello, Rustic Traditions. How are you? So I watched your soap video actually from you making soap from 3 weeks ago. I watched that tonight. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I don't know. I'm not real sure. Like I haven't really kept up with YouTube a whole lot, but anyway, I'm envious because I want to make cold processed soap as well. And I just haven't done it. It's kind of expensive to start, I think, at least if you're buying in bulk. So Deb, I wish you could go with us too. You would absolutely love to go with us. Yeah, they're just moving stuff around. So yeah, it's just crazy. It's all she was talking about she was talking about the goats to me today and they're being naughty. So okay. I was going to tell you to go to Royalty Soaps. She has a great series of how-to vids. It's how I learned. Really? Oh, how cool. All right. I will check that out. I have so much stuff I like to do on YouTube, just be easier with wheels. I know, right? It is so much easier. You have to have not only the wheels, but you have to have the money. Hi, Sherry. So I haven't been on a road trip since visiting you on the 4th of July. I know. Oh, and how are you? Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the way it is in the Midwest. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, it'll change because we've had snow the last 2 days. Snow. Not even kidding you. Yeah. Yesterday was really, really bad because when the front moved in and low pressure came in, oh my gosh, it felt like somebody was just taking in a spike and running it up from the base of my skull up through the middle of my brain. It hurts so bad. So I didn't do anything at all yesterday. So if I could send that snow to anywhere but here, I would. Anywhere that I'm not going, that is. So, yeah, well, you have to wait, okay? Because I don't want the snow as we're coming south. I'm not bringing the snow with me. I'll send it when I get home. Or maybe I need to send it now. I'll send it way ahead. But see, the problem is that in the South, y'all don't know how to deal with snow and ice. We have, I mean, it's the Midwest. We are all snow and ice all winter long. It sucks. David, actually, we are also in our worst drought. We've been in a drought for, well, all summer, and they put out the maps and said that that we are really, really bad. Like we're in a severe drought now. So, well, hello, Gargamel. I loved you from the Smurfs. Should see them drive in the rain down in Florida. Oy vey. Yeah, I've heard. I have heard, Sherry. It would be a total shutdown here, but lots of Northerners come down about now, so it might be okay. Oh, that's true. That's true. Hi, Rachel. How are you, honey? Only a bit on Sunday morning to cover cars and grass and flurries this morning. I had a full pain pill night to get some sleep. Yeah, I had one last night. I had to have I was taking medication all day yesterday because of the pain. So I am a lovely Miss Rachel. I miss seeing your beautiful face, lady. All right, so we yeah, because you guys are just coming in. Some of you are just coming in. All right, we are headed to Georgia, and we are going to take kind of the roundabout way of getting there. So we are actually going over to Cincinnati area first, and we are going to meet up with Kat and Denny from Wolf's Head Forge and Farm. I'm going to go see their new farm, and then we are heading down to Georgia. We're going to take care of our business down there, and while we're in Georgia, we're going to stop and see Rose and Ryan at Wholesome Roots. Yay! And then once we are done with that, on the way home, if we can figure out logistics a little better, I would like to stop and see Johnny and Nathan at Sampson Farms. So all my beautiful peoples that I talk to on a pretty much daily basis. So I think actually I talk to most of you on an almost daily basis on Marco. So why would anyone want to go to Georgia? Yeah, we're going there to take care of some business is all we're doing, and it's for somebody else. So I'm sorry you had a bad experience in Georgia. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the idea. I'm not going there to live, most definitely not going there to live. But I have beautiful friends that live in Georgia, so I want to go see them. And I won't be able to spend a ton of time with everyone, but some's better than none, right? I plead the fifth. You and Woodcutter are like the only reason I use Marco. Aw. Yes, Big Bear is in Georgia. You are correct. You are correct. I haven't heard hide nor hair of from Robin or Jason, so I can't. I don't even know like how close they are how close are they to that area. It's around the Atlanta area, so is where I'm starting or where I will be. So also Sherry, how far from Cincinnati are you guys? Like how far? Because that would be cool. Okay, so if they're over 10 hours from you, but I don't know exactly where you're at. Okay, so you're 2 hours from them, so they got to be around the Atlanta area. I don't know. I'm not going to give out anybody's locations. I don't really know. So anyway, I'm super, super, super stoked to go see everybody. And yeah, in fact, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep at all tonight. I'm just so excited. So excited. So I have been, oh my gosh, I've been talking with Kat. I don't how long now on Marco, Kat. I mean, we've been friends for like 2 years now at least. So I honestly don't know if Georgia is locked down. I just know that we're going to we have to go take care of business there, so I don't have a choice. And I will do my best to make sure I'm, not exposed. I'll do my best. I can't promise. I absolutely will be careful. I promise. I promise. I have washed all of our masks, and I have put extra hand sanitizer in my purse, and and when I pack tonight, I will pack absolutely everywhere. So I will actually be, let's see. Okay, so we will be around the Wilder, Kentucky area, but so it's like what, 20 minutes south of Cincy. So yeah. Of course, you know, we could all just like have a meetup in Cincinnati. All right. Yeah. See, there you go. There you go, Sherry. Kat just said 20 minutes from downtown Cincy. So yes, wouldn't that be lovely? Then I could see you too and give you a hug too, Sherry. Now, I know that, and Jess, I told Jess that we would be in that area. So I know that I don't know if she'll be able to be around, but that would be amazing. Since I didn't get to go to the Homesteaders Picnic, that sucked. I really wanted to go, but so this is going to afford me a chance to at least see a few of you. I am super, super stoked, in case you couldn't tell. All right. Now, also, so on Friday morning, as of Friday morning, we are officially homeschooling Moon Pie. We are officially, okay, I am officially homeschooling Xavier. So he is, we are doing the unschooling method. So I am, I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants with this, but it'll be okay. It's going to be fine. I feel like I just feel like he's going to learn a lot better, and he's going to learn a lot more from me. So you thought you had a different name? Okay, Gargamel, who are you? I am not a teacher. I was a nurse in my former life. My previous profession was I was a nurse. But yeah, I don't honestly, I will tell you. So the situation with him and teaching him is that he's not staying caught. He wasn't staying caught up. You don't have to have a degree to homeschool. No, you absolutely do not. And so with my grandson, it is just, he pays more attention, and if you are one-on-one with him, and he doesn't get that in public school. And we were doing remote learning anyway, and he just really wasn't able to keep up with all of the work. So we just decided that this is going to be better, because they were trying to give him an IEP for special ed and all this other stuff. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. He doesn't really do tests very well. He doesn't perform on tests. It's not that he doesn't learn or know the material. It's that he doesn't learn well. And you know, when he's like in a crowded room, or he doesn't have that one-on-one. So that is why. And honestly, he does fantastic. Like, he can read pretty fluently for me at a second grade level, which is where he's supposed to be, where he should be. So so yes, unschooling is absolutely fun. And yes, it is learning by living. So I agree with you, David. Yes, you do. So with what I'm doing is, how I'm teaching him is actually by topics that he's interested in. So Well, prime example was we had to go to Missouri to take care of some business. We had to do a car, pick up a truck for the company, and so um, on our way, we were going through Hannibal. I really wanted to stop in Hannibal, but I couldn't because it was, birthplace of Samuel Clemens and, Mark Twain. So I just really tried to educate Zabe with that, and not really, we couldn't stop to see that. But we got about an hour away from our destination, and we had to stop at Walmart because I really needed some sinus medication. And he really wanted this shark toy to play with. Well, and it came with 3 different kind of fish and a turtle. And so we discussed that, and we looked up shark information, and we talked about all of that, and fish and turtles and stuff. We looked up all of that information as we were going along and as he was playing with that. And so we discussed all of that, and he was able to basically he could regurgitate exactly what I told him. So he's just a very kinetic learner, and needs to be more one-on-one. And this has been helping. So yes, you still get math, you still get history, English, all that stuff. So the way that I'm designing it is that we read, when we read at his level, or basically I try to pick books that are close to his level, it just and then we discuss. We read it. He reads it to me. We read it together, sounding out words and phonetically, and it just I do know what I'm doing when it comes to helping him read. I mean, I had his mom reading. We were reading Moby Dick when she was in kindergarten. So there you go. I can't talk tonight. Hi, Rachel and Rusty. Oh, hi, Michelle. How are you, honey? So anywho, all right. So when we did all that, we got down to our destination. We sat at Denny's. We read the menu together. He read it, that kind of stuff. So we really kind of incorporated money. It's just life lessons mostly. And we were trying to do, very basic, very simple math. And then on the way back home, we actually stopped in a tiny little town called Eldon, Iowa. And if you don't know what Eldon, Iowa is famous for, do you know who Grant Wood is? And if you know who Grant Wood is, then you'll know the American Gothic. And that is where the American Gothic painting, that's where the house is in Eldon, Iowa. And so we sat there, we stopped in that town, and we went to go see the American Gothic house. It was fantastic. It was really cool just to see from the outside. We didn't get to go in or anything. It was well after hours. And it was just a lot of fun. And I turned that into a learning and educational experience for him. So I think that, teaching by doing and seeing and hearing and feeling are probably way better for him. He's a very kinetic learner. So we have a train going through. Holy cow. So correct. It's not just from workbooks, and they don't have to sit for hours in front of, yeah. So it's up to the family what they choose to teach and how they teach, but it is mandatory if they go back to public school. Yes. He could better retain the information. You are very correct. See here. They still get all the subjects homeschooling. It's very popular on working smaller farms. Your cousins did it. That's awesome. They're doing better than, yes. It's kind of like Little House. Yes. Actually, no, you don't have to do just GEDs through homeschooling. You can apply for credit through, at least in Iowa. Once they get to that point, they can apply for and all they have to do is do the testing, and then they actually get a high school diploma. So, it is absolutely going wonderful, Michelle. I am super pumped. In case you couldn't tell, I'm like bouncing off the walls, not having a very coherent. I'm not speaking very coherently, I don't think. Yes, kids do love learning. I think if you make it interesting and fun for them, they will retain way, way more. So, still to check out your channel because you act like you are better than everyone. Oh, really? And that you backbite. Oh, okay. But you don't seem that way at all. Why would people say that? I don't know. All right. Agreed. They're sad trolls. Well, hello, Tina. How are you, honey? There are lame trolls everywhere. Obviously not true. I am. I will tell you like it is. If I have a problem with you, I'm going to let you know. Hello, Victoria May. How are you, honey? Let's see here. I can graduate our kids here with a diploma. Yes. No, they typically don't really have it. Actually, surprisingly, homeschooled kids tend to perform better on tests, and they tend to be usually on par or above level with their peers. So, hi, Kate. How are you, honey? All right. All righty. All righty. Okay, so I think I'm caught up. Yes, it is. Homeschooling is actually not, it's not as scary as I thought it was. It isn't. So, anywho, I'm kind of stumped here. I'm really kind of stumped. So I'm on my phone, so hard to type, but hey, everyone. Yes, Miss Kate. So hopefully, Kate, we will be able to come up here hopefully in the next couple weeks to see you. Because you're only a couple hours away from me. When I was homeschooled, I was nearly 4 grades ahead than public school for science. Awesome. That is way cool. David, you're a very intelligent person. So nice. All of our kids went to public school and they are all grown now. School back in their day was good. Has public school changed to where it is a bad thing? Not necessarily, but some kids just don't perform well in public school. They really, truly don't. My kids all did wonderful in public school. They were all very good students. They had good grades. They were very talented musically, and so yeah. And I performed well in public school as well, but my grandson just does not, for whatever. Hello, Adrian. How are you, honey? Did you guys get any of the snow squall early? Yes, we did. Boo. All right, you have a wonderful evening. Eat your dinner. What are you going to have, David? B Club steering ended. What? Steering. I'm lost. Oh. Steering committee. Okay. Well, I don't know what that is, but that's awesome. I know you look forward to B Club every month. I know you do. Yeah, so Kate is like 2.5 hours ish from me, and we got I don't know, maybe a quarter of an inch or a tenth of an inch. I don't really know. We didn't get a ton, but it was coming down pretty heavily for probably a half an hour, and it has been cold all day long. So we had a high of, I think, 38, and earlier this afternoon, I was actually looking at the temperature, and we were only sitting at 32. I mean, it was right at freezing, and with the wind chill, it was like 28. So yeah, I am so not happy about that. All right. Oh, you only got a few flurries, so that's awesome. The officers and stuff and figuring out monthly topics. Oh, okay. All right. Supposed to be 11 degrees on Sunday night. Ew, boo. Yeah, we've been below freezing quite a few nights actually, so. The Army sends Alaskan troops to upstate New York for cold weather training. I know Iowa has been crazy. The Midwest has been crazy with weather. I mean, we've had a land hurricane, for crying out loud. The reason for my channel name is it was my kids' favorite cartoon. I don't know if I could have homeschooled them back then. I think homeschooling is a whole different creature now. I really do. I really do. So, yeah, I loved the Smurfs. I always loved Gargamel too. So we didn't get much, but a few flurries in eastern Iowa. Yeah, you guys, we always get it. It seems like we always get the crap weather. I don't like it. Rustic traditions. Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm not a fan. I'm just so not a fan of cold at all. My late husband used to look just like him. It was scary. Really? Oh my goodness. We never get any fun stuff here. Hi, Rose. How are you? So, Wholesome Roots is here. I actually, yeah. So, Rose, I was telling everybody that we are coming to see you, girly, because I love you. So, yeah. So we will be. I think what we've arranged is that we are going to go to. We're heading east first, and then we are heading south from there. We're going to go see Kat and Denny at Wholesome Roots at Wolf's Head Forge and Farm, and then we will be in Flowering Branch. I think it's what I don't like. I've said it so many times, I've confused myself. Anyway, so we will be there Wednesday, and then we are going to head your way as soon as we are done with all the truck stuff, and I'll be able to spend a good chunk of the day with you. I'm so excited. You cannot wait? No. I promise you, I cannot wait. Oh, Michelle, it would be awesome. I would love to have you here. All right. Good night, Gargamel. Of course, you are obviously a lovely lady. Okay, so Adrian and Rose obviously know each other. That's awesome. Yes, I am so super pumped. I cannot wait to see you guys and hug you and love you. I'm super excited. FedEx. Ooh, are you getting something cool? That is too funny. You don't remember what you ordered? Oh no. I do that too. I'll order something and then sometimes it'll take forever to get here, and I'm just like, what did I even order? And then I'll have to go on Amazon and look. Yeah, I'm terrible. Ooh, what kind of lighting are you getting? Are you getting like greenhouse stuff, or are you getting the house, or? Well, hello, Raceland Magic. How are you? I ordered some some stuff on Prime Day, and I've only gotten half of it. Oh, really? Yeah, Amazon has been super slow, and I'm thinking to myself, well, why do I even have Prime if I'm not going to get 2 day shipping out of the whole mess? Yes, you absolutely do, Rose. You got to go check out Adrienne's channel. She does so much on bees, and it's awesome. And Stuart, the wonderful donkey. I had that happen today too. FedEx truck and no clue what I'd ordered. No, it wasn't cool. I told Mandy to take a trailer so she'd bring me back some of your goats. I know she did. It was so funny. She's like, I really wish that you were taking a truck and it could pull a trailer so I could get some goats from Rose. I'm just like, oh my goodness, girl. 7 to 10 days with the 2 day shipping. Yep, I know, it's crazy. Some of it will come, on time, but typically it's been 7 to 10 days. You're right. We're absolutely right. Rose, it has been a very crazy year for you. I can't imagine why. Oh, casters for Dan's new sit stand desk. Those are cool. I thought they were really cool. I actually was thinking I want to get Tony one of those artist chairs that have, so basically you're kind of on your, I don't know, balancing yourself on your knees, and you still have a back to sit towards and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how to basically you're in an almost kneeling position. It's supposed to be more comfortable. It's supposed to be more ergonomic. It's supposed to, all that stuff. And Tony does so much standing when he paints. That's all he does. He doesn't. He's like, I got to learn how to sit down to paint because it's hurting his back and his legs. So I'm like, yes, we need to find you something different. You got to learn to sit down. And so he got two 27-inch monitors, so he got a bigger desk. Oh, awesome. I get my own desk back. So it will sit there empty, taunting Dan to get me my iMac. There you go. You have to tell him, look, motivation, honey. That's just too funny. Right, Kate. He does get this fun stuff. Geesh. Ooh, nice. Getting a new desk chair. Is that what you're talking about? I would love. It's not from Amazon. Yeah, you might be waiting a while to get it. I don't know. I think with all of what's going on throughout the country, I think is, I understand that there's going to be delays and all of that stuff, but it's just frustrating. It's like, then why am I paying for Prime 2 day shipping every month? His work, thank goodness, decided to send out a stipend for people to make their offices better for them. That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm going to shut the fan off. I'm getting chilly. Yeah, see, that's one thing I did not build up, Rose, was my Steemit. I got on it and I'm like, what exactly is this? Like, I don't even know how to use it. So I have all of these different basically social media platforms, and I don't know what to do with some of them, with a lot of them. Adrienne was trying to tell me it's basically kind of like a blogging type site, and I'm just like, I still didn't never get it. Right, Kate? So I do have a profile on Steemit. I honestly have never done anything with it, just because I didn't know exactly what to do with it. I would assume if you sit and put the time into anything, you're going to figure it out. But just, I don't know. No, Rose, you don't. You have entirely too many things on your plate, lady. Hello, Lisa. How are you? You more beautiful lady. Oh, and how were all of the birthdays out there? Goodness, you had so many. It seemed like you had well, your granddaughter and then your son. It just seemed like so many all at once, like back to back. I actually cashed out a chunk right before Bitcoin dropped. It was a nice check. Awesome. I got yelled at by people for copying them. I talked about my dead goat. Someone was like, I just talked about my dead pig. You stole my idea. Really? It's like, I never heard of you, crazy bee. Lisa, I'm actually doing wonderful. So I'm super, super pumped. I know they do come in waves, don't they? It seems like they all hit at once. It's crazy. So I am heading to Georgia. I am we're going to be leaving tomorrow. Well, probably really stupid early because I'm super excited. But we're going to end up in Georgia to pick up a truck for a business. And so on the way, we're going to make a roundabout way to get there. And we're going to go over to see Kat and Denny at Wolf's Head Forge and Farm. And then, and whoever else wants to meet up with us there, because that would be awesome. And then we will be heading down to around the Atlanta area and picking up the truck. And then on our way home, we're coming back west and we're going to stop and see Rose and Ryan and the boys and all the goats at Wholesome Roots. And then we're going to head home. But I'm kind of wondering if we're going to take a little bit of a detour off into the little tiny end piece of Tennessee. So excuse me. Okay, so I've had allergies, you guys. So it's the weirdest thing. We go from having, all the pollen and well, there's still fields here standing right now. So even though it's so cold and freezing, but all the corn dust and the soybean dust from the harvest, it gets me every single year. So I've had a lot of sinus issues and they just kind of they've been draining down my throat. It sucks. So yes, I agree with you. There are crazy people absolutely everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. So not much has changed. I have donkeys, bees, chickens, and quail. Yay! I know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, Rose. I am like uber pumped to see all of you guys because I talk to you so all the time. So Reno is on the way if you tip your phone just right. I love you, Lisa. I am going to get out that way someday. I swear. No one comes to Oregon. I actually want to go to Oregon because I think Oregon is a beautiful state. So I would love. So actually this year, my goal this year, one of my goals for my Vision 2020 until, the whole pandemic hit, one of our goals was actually to travel with our Airstream to various homesteads. I mean, I literally wanted to spend the year traveling and it just did not work out. So maybe I'll get to travel a little bit next year with the Airstream. I got some repairs to do on it and all that fun stuff. So, oh, what's in Tennessee? It is Sampson Farms. It is like a giant cloud of dust around here anymore. So yeah, I know. I talk to Nathan and Johnny on Marco frequently, and yeah, so you can. Zave, is that you outside? You can come in. So he's here for a while until Mom gets off work. So, you think Rose and Nathan would debate? You would have a ton of laughs. You would. Nathan is the head troll. Is what he tells me. I don't know what you would debate, but a lot of steam at people. Bobblehead found me the other week, and now you and I found Papa Pepper. Awesome. Yeah,
Papa Pepper.
Yes, Papa Pepper has a wonderful channel.
Okay.
Yes, he does a lot of. You probably would like his channel because he does a lot of things with turtles and snakes and all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
snakes and turtles.
Yeah, I'll have to turn him.
Turtle.
Okay, calm down. I'll have to turn him on to Papa Pepper.
Papa Pepper.
Oh yeah, Nathan loves. Yeah, he does. He'll argue or debate anything. And the thing is that the guy's smart.
Yep, I'm smart.
Yes, you are too. Okay. All right. If you want to be in here, that's fine, but you need to be here and be calm. Okay. So. You're silly. Okay. Are you going to go play or are you going to stay in here?
Stay here.
Okay. So he's probably going to stand back here and make faces and stuff at you because that's what he does. Let's not though. Okay. So I actually was thinking about taking Zave with us, but I just don't know how well he would do on that long of a road trip. If we were going at a more leisurely pace, I think it would be okay. But
Hey, Mama,
what
said you will look at.
Oh, okay. One of your permanent teeth are coming in. They're in the back. Yeah, but it's not pushing on your baby teeth. It's coming in behind them.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, don't mess with it.
4, 2. I my first tooth going.
Yeah, yay, teeth! Oh, that is awesome. I didn't realize you had a grandson named Xavier too. That's awesome. It's funny. So, and yes, that's how we spell our Xavier. And everybody's like Xavier, and I'm like, no, it's not Xavier. It's just Xavier.
So there's the other one like me. Okay,
yes,
I am.
Okay. Do you like his green hair? He has Joker hair almost.
Yep.
It's a little darker green.
Kinda.
Than the Joker, but.
Because I picked it.
See, when did Mom do that? Last night or the night before?
I
think it was the night before, wasn't it?
Kind of. I don't know.
You don't know?
Uh-uh.
Okay. I would prefer that you not walk around with the toothpick in your mouth.
It was, I think, I'm just going to say a long time.
A long time? No. I think it was the other day. I think it was 2 days ago. No, it couldn't have been. Was it yesterday?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, you were at Daddy's all weekend.
Then I went.
So when you came home, did Mom color your hair?
Oh, yep.
Okay, so he got it done last night.
I went to Zach's house to spend the night.
Yeah.
My dad was not there because he didn't want to.
Okay, that's all right.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the purple hair, I just let mine go. It's all black, and don't rub my hair, please. So.
Sorry.
I went back to just all black instead of purple because my hair was looking a hot mess. So, and now it's all growing out white, as you can see. Actually, in person, it looks a lot worse. But I think once it all gets grown out and the black, grows out, I think it'll look better. So,
I like it.
Yeah.
I like your back here.
Yeah. Okay, good. Do I have any dye as in purple dye? Because I think I'm out of purple dye, actually. And I don't know what colors I have. Oh, dye your hair. Oh, I can dye your hair for you. Yeah. Actually, I could probably
get my mom to do it.
I don't know if
you could get
I don't
my
know if she
mom
has
to
any
do it.
purple. Yes, Rose wants her hair did during a visit. Okay. I don't know if my daughter has any more purple. I know I don't. I think I have the rest of the purple because she's a professional cosmetologist, so you know she's got the license. She can get the good stuff, and that's what we usually use. Purple. So what are you telling me? I need to go back to purple, and I need to color your hair purple.
We must proceed if my mom has purple hair.
I'll ask her. Look at you, woman. Oh my gosh. Rose, I love you. So I find this, I find it really odd. Like, you guys, I'm kind of reeling here that I have somebody saying bad things about me. That's really
fine.
Pink is actually my favorite color. I know. You wouldn't think so. Hence the name Royal Amethyst Acres. Xavier, no, please shut that door. Thank you. Nobody needs to see they don't need to see the clothes in the closet. Thanks. We're good. Yeah, you need to come over here and be still. He gets bored very fast. He does. Very fast. I'm trying not to let that get to me, but it bothers me because I try to be a good person, and you know, I guess it is what it is. People are going to say what they're going to say, and people are going to be who they are. So, but that just really kind of bothers me. Well, somebody had posted in the chat here, Rose, that I was I was a backbiter and all that fun stuff. So, yeah. Which is, I don't know. I think we all do some backbiting. I don't know. Anywho, so, yeah, if you go back up farther in the chat, if you go back up into the chat, you can read it. You'll find it. But you know, it is what it is, and so whatever. Right, Rose. People just talk bad about each other all the time, and I don't know. I don't have time for that.
You like the blues?
No, it was somebody. I don't know the person, but they seem like a very nice person. So.
The most popular room in the house.
Yes. Opa says.
Because nobody wants to watch you.
So Rose, you can see him here in a couple days, and Kat tomorrow. You can see him. Yeah, they didn't say who it was. It's just rumors. That's right. It is. I don't. It is a strange thing to say. But it is bothersome to me. Because I promise, if I have a problem with you, you're gonna know it. I'm just not that kind of a person, and I don't know. It drives me crazy, though. It shouldn't. I don't know why I shouldn't let that stuff get to me, but I do. So, I think that I try really hard to be a good person, and I don't intentionally set out to hurt somebody's feelings. And you know, if I do, you're gonna know. I'm gonna let you know. So, thank you, Rose. So, anywho, yeah, I'm just super pumped. I don't even like. I don't really even know what to say at this point because I'm just super stoked, and I've got 100 things going through my head, and I feel like I'm just kind of diarrhea of the mouth here. And then you were so sweet. I guess, Adrian, what am I gonna say? I mean, I don't know. Yes, road trip. You handle it gracefully. My anxiety level would be through the roof. Oh, thank you, Tina. Yeah. I can, depending on what things are, and how things are worded to me, my life is ruled by my emotions. And I live my life by my emotions. And sometimes that's a really great thing. I'm very empathetic. Um, I'm very sympathetic, and I will be very loving and trusting until you give me reason not to be. But once you've done me wrong, I mean, that's the end of it. You're gonna know it, and yeah, I'm also trying to get to that place in my life that um I really understand. Like, I know how karma works, and I want my next life to be better. So I need to learn from the life I'm in now. So I'm hoping that it leads me to, some sort of enlightenment where when my time is done physically here on this earth, that I leave a good name and a good reputation behind me. And that's all I can ask for. So, oh, Deb, I love you. I love you, Kat. I had something happen in one of mine that had me reeling a bit. No details I want to share, but it made me want to end my life. Oh, yeah, I know, it does. But I think also that, Adrian, when you have that happen, that's how the negativity wins, and how the negative people win. And I don't want to do that, because I've got enough chaos and enough, you know, toxicity in my life that I don't want to draw it in. So I've got to learn how to let it go. So I am not an Aries. I am actually a cusp baby. I am a Piscean, and Aquarian Piscean, actually. So yes, I will be nice until I'm not. And once I'm not, you won't like it. I am an Aquarius Pisces, yes. So my birthday is February 19th, and because of the time, I was born at 5:54 in the morning, and yeah, I hold traits of both an Aquarian and a Piscean, and oh my gosh, so my life is like, those are two of the most, I don't know, when you mix them together, they're chaotic. So yeah, see, you're still an Aquarian. You're an Aquarius, but you're right there on that line. So you probably do hold traits of the Pisces. So I am 100% both. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Why did you think I was Scorpio? I don't know. It is very hard. Yes, it's hard to let stuff go, and I'm learning also not to take things, especially on YouTube, too seriously anymore. It's just, it's exhausting. So, uh, Aries, Taurus, cusp, yes. So my husband is also a Taurus through and through. And it's funny because my daughter, who also has a May birthday, she is actually a Gemini. She's an early Gemini, And so there seems to be a difference, a real difference in personality between an early and a late Gemini for whatever reason. I don't know a ton about a lot of the other signs. So Sagittarius, when is your birthday then? Yeah, Michelle, Scorpios are very intense people. Yep. Yes, I know baby Odin's a Taurus. November, December, Sagittarius. Okay. Yeah. So because my daughter, my son is a Sagittarius, and my youngest daughter is she's a November baby. She's early November, so I know, right, Kat? Tony does. He asked me the other night. It was so funny. When I talked to Rose on Marco, and I'm like, we were talking about Odin, and I was showing Tony baby Odin. Okay. And he was all high on Ambien. He was Ambien drunk, and he's just sitting there, and he's like, he's like, so, who is the father of the All Father or something like that? I'm like, oh my gosh, it was hilarious. Yep, living life in the Norse tradition. Yep, we absolutely do. Well, I do for the most part. I am not 100% true to path because I'm eclectic. So, but I tend to follow the Norse gods. So, my bestest friend is a Taurus. We get on so well. She's my soulmate. Dan's Dan, but my Misty, I've known since 12. Yes. So I had a friend like that, and I've had a couple of them. And I will tell you that I have honestly found that my very best friend has honestly been my husband. He's been there through everything. And even when times get super bad and things are not going well between us, he doesn't give up. He's in it. He's in it to win it. So I have truly found that I am so extremely, extremely blessed. I cannot even I can't tell you how blessed I am, because I do have who I feel is my soulmate, and who is my best friend, and who is some days I want to throttle him, but he is my best friend, and he is through thick and thin, and I really couldn't ask for a better friend. I really couldn't. Yep, hubby's your best friend, yeah. Right, Rachel, is so funny. Yeah, so Tony is hilarious. I really I'm gonna have to record him sometime when he's Ambien drunk. Because he does things like last night I couldn't see him because it was dark. Like I could just see his and I was laying in bed, and I had my phone up, and I was actually watching YouTube. And he comes in the bedroom door and stands there. He's gonna put his pajama pants on, and he's standing there doing the robot, and I'm like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's just one of the many really stupid things that he does. Oh, it gets you hyper. Yeah, see, Tony will get super, super hyper, and quite randy. You know, he's like on and whatnot, and then he's just out. I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous. I mean, like so much so that he's annoying, and he'll do things like, or he'll start whining, like, but I wanna. And I'm like, stop it. I don't sleep well with Ambien even. So I can't do it. All it does is give me horish nightmares. Told Rusty that if he takes it, I will sleep on the couch. Yeah, oh my gosh. And sometimes it'll affect him so much that like he literally, the reason I call it Ambien drunk is because he starts swaying and can't walk, and it's like it just all of a sudden boom, and he's crazy. Like I go, dude, if you fall, I can't pick you up. I don't know what you're laying there. I don't know what to tell you. I'm the same way. Meds don't do well for me. I have to be very careful what I take. So I don't respond well to most prescription narcotics, prescription opioids. I do not respond well to that stuff. About the heaviest that I can have that I don't have any real issues with is like hydrocodone. Of all things, hydrocodone. Like that's like one of the weakest things. Now, but it is a great pain reliever for me. It does help, but I don't know. I'm also not one. I hate to take medication, even if it's supposed to, make you feel awesome and whatnot. I hate taking meds, so I don't take them. I use the Z-Cool pills half dose, or I won't wake up easily. Oh yeah, see, I don't even take that stuff. It doesn't really work for me. So Rusty's old oil field life surfaces. He yells in his sleep, and then he is super active. So do you have an issue with, so at night, I don't know if it's our sheets, if it's our bed, the size of our bed. So we have a California king, and every single night, before I go to bed or what have you, I have to pull the sheets up and tuck the fitted sheet over the mattress and the mattress pad. And I thought, well, maybe it's because the sheet, but Tony's like destroys the bed when he sleeps. It's crazy. I'll take half a Benadryl if I'm having a hard time sleeping. Knocks me. Yeah. See, and Benadryl is horrible for me because I wake up with a nasty hangover effect almost. It's nasty. That's why I don't really take, and I don't really take a whole lot of anything. I just suffer through most everything because everything will give me, anything that has a sedative effect will either give me a nasty headache, or it will give me the hangover effect, or it won't work at all. It's really, I'm so weird. I know. Right? The fitted sheet is always ripped off his corner, right? That's crazy. It's crazy. And I have gotten to a point where, like, for many years now, I don't make my bed every dang morning because it's just, it's too much of a hassle because our room is really small, and then we have this giant bed in it. So. Right. How do they do that? Like, I don't get it. You guys are all, and if I tuck the sheet in, if I tuck the flat sheet in, or even so at the end of I have a Tempur-Pedic, which I don't ever recommend anyone buying a Tempur-Pedic and spending a lot of money on it because it is not worth it. We had it for when we got it, we had it for less than a year, and already we had divots in it from where we were sleeping. not supposed to have divots. The the Cool Breeze, the cooling gel mat that's in it doesn't work. It's just, it's just dumb. I don't like it. Anyway, so because it's adjustable, at the end of the bed, we have these little bars. Well, I always tuck the sheets and the comforter even in those bars, because otherwise everything ends up on the floor. And he manages to get them out every single night. I'm like, how do you do that? He's just constantly kicking, and yeah. And what's funny is that, like, I sleep in like this little ball. It's crazy. And I really thought that I was a super restless sleeper, but no, he has me beat by a long shot. Yes, I'm drinking a soda, sorry. Tosses and turns all night long, yep. Okay, you overachiever, making your bed every day. I'm so proud of you, girl. Such a cheap drunk that I cut Lord tabs into quarters. But Deb, maybe you need that. Maybe you do need to sleep for 8 hours, a full 8 hours. My comforters are like ripped and 15 years old. Yeah. So the last time I bought a comforter, well, I take that back. I bought a comforter when I got my bed. I got a new comforter set. Now I bought that back in 2015 or 2016. 2016. So it's 4 years old, and it's ripped and whatnot on the underside, but the top of it is so pretty, and I love it. Oh, see, that is awesome. So Rose has a Tempur-Pedic. That's great. I don't understand why it works so well for most people. It does not for me. But then I do have for the winter, I have a down comforter, and I love that thing. So I use the sheet bungee cords. Nope, he manages to rip them off anyway. Not even kidding you. I don't make the bed, but often pull it up a little. Yeah. My comforter is from Germany, and I love it too much. And it's not even pretty. It just doesn't. It does, right? So, and my down comforter, I absolutely adore it, but it's white, pure white. But no. And a down comforter is not something that you can throw in the washer and throw some bleach in it. No, that's not how this works. So Adrian, that's really actually very cool, because like, so Tony is, he was born in Nuremberg, and his mom was German. And anyway, he said he remembers as a kid the thick down comforters that his Oma and Opa would put on the beds, or his Oma would put on the beds, especially in the winter. And yeah, so I know, right? I do have. See, I tried to make a duvet cover. Then I tried to make a duvet, a full on duvet sack cover, and it's just been crazy. Bought a new comforter a few months ago. I hate it. I want my old one back, but it was ripped up from the dogs. Yeah, I know, animals, right? You don't usually have trouble sleeping. I have a Walmart memory foam mattress that I love. It is warm, so I usually sleep with a sheet and a light blanket. Oh, see, and I like the weight. So I think I would do well with a weighted blanket. I love it. Denny uses pure white, a blacksmith with a white comforter. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not white any longer, is it? I wake up to go to the bathroom, or when I hurt more than usual. Yeah, I don't usually wake up to go to the bathroom, but I'm awake all night long. Like, I sleep maybe a couple hours, and then I'm tossing and turning for the next 2 hours, and then yeah, I just don't sleep very well. This isn't even thick. I bought it at the real German Aldi. Yes, yes. And it's thin and it's awesome in winter and summer. And I'm attached to Germany, so absolutely. So mine is not either. Mine's more of a duvet cover than it is a comforter, but it's so warm, so warm. I love it. And it's funny that you say that because Tony was just telling me the other day that he's like, do you know that Aldi's was like, it was something to do with brothers got into this chain together, and then they separated, like they got in a fight kind of thing, and they separated, and so that's how Aldi's became Aldi's. And I'm like, really? And there's a northern Aldi's and a southern Aldi's, and most of the Aldi's chains here in the States are considered a Southern German or German Southern Aldi's. I don't know what that, I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm not real sure what that means. We were near Nuremberg when we were in Germany. Yeah, he was born there, and his grandparents lived in Kronach. So, and his grandparents, actually his grandpa, his opa built the house that they lived in, and his dunda and uncle still live there. They got the house when Oma and Opa passed. So, all right, Aldi sued for the win. Yep. Trader Joe's. Yes. Trader Joe's was the other one. Yep. I like both stores. I love Trader Joe's. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really do like Trader Joe's a lot. But there are things I can't get at Trader Joe's that I can get at Aldi's, and I like Aldi's, enough that a lot that there are some things I can get there that I can't get at Trader Joe's. You know what I mean? So yeah, it just kind of depends. I think Trader Joe's is more, they really tend to focus more on the organic stuff and more of the, I don't know. People call it the hippie grocery store around here. And I'm like, it's not, why is it a hippie? I don't understand it. Like, whatever. Gosh. I heard yesterday that Aldi has schnitzel available. Ooh, nice. We don't have Aldi's here, so I'd toss TJ's in a, yeah. Anything for that German feel and nostalgia. Yes, I know. We don't have Trader Joe's around here, but I love Aldi's. See, and we don't have Kroger here. We don't. It's crazy. And I can't remember. There's like is it Safeway that was part of Kroger's? I don't even remember. But it was just crazy. Right, Kate? Me too. I like Fairway. I like Fairway for the meat a whole lot. Their meat is fantastic. It's like actually going to a butcher's counter instead of, and you can order exactly what you want. That's what I like. Well, hello, Blackpack Homestead. How are you guys? My goodness. Fairway is my go-to store. Yeah. She hung it on the clothesline. I'm assuming 4 times a year to air it out. Oh, yes, Myers is 4 times a year. The feather, the down, yes, absolutely. So you actually have to be careful with that, because if it has true down in it, and it's outside in the sun, it will actually start to stink. It doesn't air out very well. So I don't know. And throwing it, like if I throw it in the dryer on even a low heat, if I have to wash it, especially if I have to wash it and then throw it into the dryer, it has to be air dried. That's it. It can't have any heat whatsoever. Otherwise, it will stink to high heaven for who knows how long. Like forever. It stinks Oh, I hated it. So I don't really wash mine, and if I need to freshen it up, it goes in the dryer on the air fluffing. Is all it does. So I loved going to Helen, Georgia, and experiencing the Germantown feel. Oh yes, that would be so cool. There's also it's in Michigan. There's a German Christmas town up there. And actually, I would absolutely love to be able to take Tony. So he wants to go home really bad, which is great. And I want to take him home really bad. I want to be able to send him back home. And I want to go to the Chris Crindle Mart. And I want to go to I want to celebrate Oktoberfest, that kind of stuff. So we would literally have to leave probably like from September through January and live in Germany. We don't have cool stores here. Fairway's just good. Even their cheap brand stuff is better than Hy-Vee or Walmart. I agree with you, Kate. I do. Frankenmouth. Frankenmuth. Yes, Frankenmuth. That's right. You're right. You're right, Michelle. Hi, Boo. Yes, Pella, the Iowa home of the Dutch. Yes, ma'am. Did you know, actually, I read something, I read an article, and it gave the 50 or the best bakery in every state, in all 50 states. And Yarsma Bakery down in Pella is #1 in the state of Iowa. Not even kidding you. How cool is that? And they have an amazing Dutch bakery down there. Oh my gosh. We went down. Oh my goodness. We've been there a few times, but I wanted to go during tulip time. So they have a tulip festival every year. And the last several years, we haven't been able to go. Well, this past year, obviously, was a big scrub out, but last year, I think it was too cold and we didn't go. So, oh, I'll bet Rustic Traditions. The tick was stuffed with small chicken feathers. They were washed and dried by hand when they butchered them. Ah, yes. Hi, Mac. How are you? Is it Patty Mac or Mac Patty? I'm assuming it's the Mac Patty. Got to get those Dutch letters. I know, right? They are amazing. They are amazing. We actually have we also have a Dutch bakery in Boone, and they have amazing Dutch bakery stuff. It's really good. I got lots of stuff at the Dutch bakery in Helen. Ooh, nice. It's the Patty Mac. Yay! Hi. How are you? I haven't had real German food since my mother-in-law passed. So, she was a hell of a cook. I do have a lot of blue folks. And that's because I have people that are in and out, in and out, in and out. And so I want to make sure that I don't get the trolls. Knick knack, patty mac. Yes. So the reason I do is because I should just move. Yes. See, I agree. I absolutely agree with you, Kate. Adrian just needs to move out here. Then all would be well. All would be solved. Mac loves German food. Too bad I don't know how to cook that way. So funny thing, actually, Patty, I have my mother-in-law's German recipe cookbook, right? It's all in German and I can't read it. So, otherwise I would just use a lot of those recipes. So We do have a restaurant in Des Moines, and it's called Hessen House. And we've been there a couple times. They have fantastic food, but Das Boot is awesome. And if you don't, I wish I had some pictures to show you, but yeah, of me drinking out of Das Boot. It's fun. If I have to be in the US, I need the Oregon coast, I think, but we talk about moving sometimes. Yeah. We have oceans in Iowa, kinda. Sure. I mean, Red Rock Lake would be good, or Lake Okoboji, or uh, we have Saylorville. It gets kind of choppy in there sometimes. Just FYI. German chocolate cake. Well, funny. I will share my birthday cake with you guys. Hey, I want some of that too, boo. Yes, Das Boot. I love Das Boot. That is a lot of fun. So when we went to Hessen House, the last time we were there with just our group of friends, we did 2 or 3 Das Boots. I'm not even kidding you. It was crazy. And there were 1, 2. There were only 3 of us couples. So yeah, essentially it boiled down to, and surprisingly, I drank a lot out of those boots. It makes me cry, and it's my other heart home. Yes. East Coast is where it's at. Kate, Zombie Burger, like, it's okay, but it's not really all that amazing to me, I don't think. It's okay. There are far better restaurants than Zombie Burger. I think it's just the ambiance, the atmosphere, maybe. Okay, so I can't remember. Do you guys pronounce it? Do you pronounce it Lake Delhi or Delhi? Because I've heard it pronounced both ways, so I just wondered. Nothing like a 60-degree ocean in the summer. Yeah, right? We're surrounded by oceans, and I'm not a fan of salt water. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, I don't like fish. So, most fish. Just wait for flood season. The whole state becomes an ocean. Pretty much. Yep. Born on the West Coast now, too far away from the water here in Mississippi. Aww. When you want some Haas and Pfeffer, we will hook you up. Oh, that would be awesome. I would love it. Delhi. Okay. Gotta go. Family time. Love you. I love you, and I will see you in a couple days, Miss Rose. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see you and kiss you and hug you and love you. And those babies. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, so some of you just coming in don't know. We are going, my husband and I are going to, we have to go to Georgia to take care of some business, we're going to pick up a truck for a business for a friend of ours. And so he was like, oh yeah, just, you're going to drive, he wanted to fly us down first and then drive the truck back. And Tony says, absolutely not am I getting on a plane unless it's to cross the ocean. That's it. He will never get on a plane again. We have to drive everywhere now, guys. So anyway, so we got a car today. And we were trying to map out exactly what we were going to do, where we we're going to go. Well, we have to pick this truck up in the Atlanta area on Wednesday, pretty early morning. And I'm like, we're going to Georgia. I'm going to see Rose. So we are going to go see Rose and Ryan and Liam and Rowan and Odin and all of the goats and the puppies. I sound kind of stalkerish, don't I? And so we're going to go a roundabout way, though, because we're going to go over to the Cincinnati area. And I get to go see Kat and Denny and Sam and Bubba and the goats and the chickens, Bubba's chickens. So I get to go to Wolf's Head Fortune Farm, too. I am so excited. I'm so excited. And in case you couldn't tell. Yes, Chrissy, do. You have to check the Marco to see the car because, this thing is disgusting. I'm just saying. I've never been to the East Coast. I have, but I was really super young and I don't really remember it. I don't think I was near the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean at all. Like I wasn't on the coast itself. So I would love to go because I want to go to New York to see my boo. I know, right, Rose? It's going to be so awesome. All right. Love you. And I will talk to you tomorrow. And I will keep in touch with you via Marco. I can't wait. Can you tell I'm excited? Oh my God. All right. So all over the world otherwise, but not very much around the US. See, I want to see the whole of the US too. So I think I would like it though, except there's a lot more people. Yeah, that's the problem. People sometimes really mess a lot of stuff up. If I get to New York, yeah, boo, I'm coming to see you. And also, so when I come to New York, actually, it is not only going to be you, but I'll have to go see Michelle at Sweet Pea Farm. And let's see, there's a couple other up in that area I need to see too, but I got to come see my boo-boo. Yes, I am going to video the journey. I am. Come on over. The ocean is 3 hours away. Oh, I know, but that's okay. Our beaches here are pretty great, I must admit. Yes, if I ever get to Florida, I will come see you. Because I have to go to Terry Lynn. I did go see her. She's also another of my loves. So, oh, that would be so cool, Patty, if you could get up there. Oh, that would be awesome. Need to run and get the boys from school. Have a great week, everyone. All right. Good night, Tina. Love you, girly. And just remember, I'm trying to plan this out. Hopefully we can get you and Kate and I together. Never heard of Somewhere, New York. I've been to quite a bit of the East Coast, but hardly any West Coast. Just once when I was a teen. Oh, cool, though. I think I'd like the East Coast because it's colder than the West Coast as far as, like, oh, okay. As architecture goes, okay. It's older. I misread that. I'm like, what? I'm a little bit crazy tonight. It's okay. That is why we haven't been. Okay. All right. I like that we can road trip to her farm. There you go. That sounds like a deal to me, girl. I'm ready. Vermont is, from what I've seen in, pictures and videos and stuff, Vermont is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah. I don't blame you there, Kate. I'd love to move there. I know. I do have people all over the world. I think we all do. Yay, content. I know, right? Vermont is my favorite place besides Maine. We visit Vermont a few times a month. Yeah, you do. You're not too terribly far from the Vermont border, are you? Yes, Chrissy loves her Maine. She loves going to Maine. I will take lots of video with Rose and the babies. I promise. I promise. I promise. I'm gonna charge up all of my extra battery packs too, so that I can. So I'll have my phone charged and all that stuff, and I'm gonna get all kinds of stuff with. I'm gonna try and video as much as I can with Denny and Kat. I'm just so excited to see everybody, and finally, like all of these people that I love and adore, I get to see finally meet in person instead of just on Marco or YouTube or Facebook or whatever. So we're heading north this weekend, but not that far east, visiting parents in Michigan. Oh, I forgot that you guys were doing that. Yes, your parents live up there, Patty. I remember you talking about that a couple weeks ago, actually. So you said a couple weeks from now we're going to be heading to Michigan. That's right. I wish I could show you all the sunset right now. Oh, I wish you could too. I love the sunset. It's pitch black over here. It is here in Iowa too. Just setting in Oregon. Oh, nice. I can imagine what that looks like over the ocean. It's amazing. Like, I love the sunrise and the sunset anywhere. I don't think it really matters what scenery is, what horizon it's coming up or going over. Like, I don't think I even really care, but I love the sun. The sun is beautiful when it comes up and when it goes down. I don't know. It's all of the colors. And I don't know if you guys, so many, many years back, well, I shouldn't say many, but quite a few years back, I used to do a driving country paper route on Sundays where I would deliver from my car out in the country. I would deliver the newspaper in mailboxes, right? It was so cool because I would start at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning and go pick up my bundles and get them all my papers put together and all that fun stuff. And it was so cool because usually about 3 o'clock, about a quarter, I don't know, maybe a third of the way through my route, you'd start hearing the birds waking up and they would start doing their singing and whatnot. And usually the wind would start picking up about that time as well. So it's kind of eerie as well. But by the time the sun started rising, it was absolutely amazing to ride with the windows down in the country. I would watch the sun come up over the horizon in the morning, and it was literally like, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie I'm trying to think of the movie. I love this movie too. Why can't I think of the name? Anyway, but it's literally like the volume on the earth just starts to get turned up decibel by decibel by decibel. It is so amazing to experience. And that was like my most absolute favorite thing about doing this paper route. I hated doing the paper route, but I hated being up, up that early on a Sunday morning, but it was amazing to watch the earth come to life. It is just the symphony that it plays as it comes to life it's amazing. I don't have any other word. Like, it's awe-inspiring. So I don't know. Okay, my goofy moment's over. All right, so Chrissy, I'm sure you do have some beautiful, amazing sunrises in the morning. We went camping in the mountains in northern New Hampshire, and I just love Vermont when we went. Yeah, it's beautiful from what I've seen anyway. So I really want to I want to go to, as we're going up through down through Tennessee, I really kind of wanted to go through the Smoky Mountains. on the eastern side, because oh my gosh, and Pigeon Forge. Yeah. I can't even imagine what those look like in the morning with the sun rising over them. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to bed. I'll catch you. Okay, yes, please catch up on the Marco because it's funny. Ooh, tortilla soup. Yum yum. Oh yeah, it is amazing to have that experience, is it not? It's crazy. All right. You're all doing my night chores with me, picking up chicken eggs now. Awesome. Delivered a city paper for over a year. Sunrises are amazing. They are. It's amazing to watch the earth come to life and to listen to it come to life. Yes. Yes. The Nicolas Cage movie, Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan. Yeah, The Angels Wait for the Sunrise. It is amazing. Well, hello, Terrace Path. How are you, darling? Really, that is so cool. Yeah, Pigeon Forge is really cool, from what I'm told. City of Angels. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Deb, you're so funny. I like watching the sunrise before I go to bed. You know, the sun was set, but I was up long before the sun rose. So like I got to watch both. I used to be able to be, only sleep for 4 to 6 hours, and now I can't. Yes, I am doing absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. I have lots of good energy tonight. So I am going to have to get off of here before too terribly long because we are going to get up stupid early. But my daughter should be here before too terribly long to pick up my grandson. So, and he's out there with Opal right now. I don't know what they're doing. I can hear him playing. So, and Tony's going to have to, he's going to have to drive in the dark. I don't drive well in the dark. Like I don't see well in the dark. So early is bad, but stupid early is really bad. Agreed. But I really kind of want to be on the road by in the morning. Honestly, like I want to be on the road by 4 at the very latest because it's a 10-hour drive to get to Cat, and I want to be able to spend several hours. The earlier I get there, the longer I get to spend with her. So I know I'm kind of a dork. So Rachel was talking on their live tonight, Robertson's Belly Acres. She's like, it's just crazy. I just feel like if I meet another homesteader, I'm like kind of starstruck and whatever. And I am, but, and I don't know why, because they're just people, you guys are all just people, just like me. But, I think that we also build up each other's personalities in our minds. I think it's like, I don't know. I will say that there are some people that I hold at a much higher level than others, only because I interact with them on a very frequent basis. And I know their hearts, and I know they are good people. And that makes me, I think that makes me so starstruck sometimes. Oh, dark, stupid, anything before 5 a.m. Yeah. All right. Good night, Adrian. Love you, girly. I am going to I appreciate that. I'm sure that we will be safe. I'm hoping that we're safe as well. But I know I'm going to have a wonderful time because I get to meet my friends. Finally, face to face instead of Marco or Skype or YouTube. So if I have coffee, I'm good to go on any long trip. Yeah. So basically what I'm going to do is when I get up, when we get up, I'm going to make enough coffee in my French press. Even if it's 2 batch, it's probably going to be 2, maybe even 3, maybe 2.5 batches of coffee in my French press, because that is like the best. I am hooked on my French press right now. And I'm going to put that in my thermos, and I'll have to show you my thermos sometime because it is so cool. So my thermos is actually my father-in-law's old army thermos, and that thing is amazing. I love it. He gave it to me because he's like, oh, sure, you can have it. You know, I'm like, really? That's so cool. I mean, this thing went everywhere with him. And then Tony actually painted Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas on it. I love Jack Skellington. So yes, Tara, I am. I'm heading to Georgia. I am so stoked. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. But first we're going to drive 10 hours and we're going to go over to see Kat and Denny at Wolf's Head Forge and Farm. So, we're taking a roundabout way to get there. And then we're driving, from there, we're driving down to the Atlanta area to pick up a truck and drop off this craptastic rental. And then we are going to, once we pick that up, we are going to go over to Rose and Ryan's at Wholesome Roots. Yay! I will give her a huge hug. Yes. I have to give her a huge hug. So, all right, Kate, good night. Love you, girly. Yeah, so I can say that, I mean, I've met some of the most amazing people on YouTube. I really have. I mean, I've met some really crappy people, but for the most part, I've met some amazing, amazing friends that, I mean, you guys are gonna, some of you are gonna be in my life, I know, forever. I have this feeling. And some we're just gonna, you know, obviously, I feel like we are put in each other's lives at certain times and we leave each other's lives at certain times. And there's a reason for that. So I very much am aware of, I guess, my station in life and what people, like, why they come into my life. There's a reason, you know, and there's a reason why they have to leave. So it's, I've also felt that I have been toxic to some people and some have been toxic to me. And so we are no longer, our paths are no longer meeting. And, but we met for a reason. So, oh my gosh, really, Kat? Oh, isn't that awesome? We rock. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to hug you. I am super excited. I have talked to Kat on Skype. I can't tell you how many times. And with like 2-hour-long conversations on Skype. We have had some really amazing laughs, and we've shared some tears. So, and Marco is always fun for us. So, at least with each other. So, yeah, but you know, some people are just, some of us are just toxic to each other for a reason, and some of us are helpful, you know, and that's just life. It's the ebb and flow of life. So, and I really have gotten kind of, it's been kind of a rough year with some people. So, it's been a rough year with just in my family life, my extended family. So, you know, I've had to cut people out of my life that I didn't want to, but it's like, you know what? I can't handle your negativity. I can't handle your, I can't handle it. you're toxic to me, and I love you, and you'll always be my, whatever. But we cannot at this point be have the relationship that we once had. It's just not working. So it's amazing how you can get so close to folks you have never met in person. I know, it is amazing. I'm thankful for our homesteading community and the fine folks I have met. Yes. Yes. No, holidays do not make things better either. No. I am so glad that I'm stuck with you, Deb. Yep, there are people I have met that I've never met in person, and that's why I'm so excited to go see Kat and Denny and Rose and Ryan. And I'm really, really hoping that we can get some others to meet up tomorrow in the Cincinnati area, because that would be amazing. Kat, we need to do that. Like, that would be so cool. And then I'm hoping also that once we start heading back home from Rose's, that we can I can meet Nathan and Johnny, because Nathan, I've said this a million times, Nathan is like my brother. He really truly is. Like, I can go days, weeks without seeing or talking to him on Marco, and we give each other hell like we are siblings. It's just that kind of a relationship. And I've never met the man in person ever. And, I mean, I talked to him on Marco, I talked to him on YouTube, kind of thing, Facebook, and, all these social media platforms, but I've never met him in person. And I want to meet him because I want to hug him, because he's like my brother. So, I agree. Kat. Nathan is a great dude. He's my brother from another mother. And I just adore Johnny. She's so stinking cute. I love her. And she's so funny. Oh my gosh, you guys, she's so funny. So, yeah, I absolutely 150,000% agree with you, Patty. There are just some people that we have met in this community that have just been just amazing. And that's why I know that, there are certain people that they are going to be in my life forever, because I'm never going to let them go. So he is the same in person. We love Nathan despite his rough edges. Yes, he is. But that's the thing with Nathan, is that Nathan and I are a lot alike in that manner, is that we're going to tell you like it is. And whether you want to hear it or not, or whether you like it, or whether you love us or hate us for saying what we think, too bad. It's just the way it is. At least I think that I think being honest and open with people, and being upfront and blunt with people, yes, sometimes can be a curse, but I think for the most part, it's a really good blessing. And I think that if you let people know where they stand right off the bat, your relationship with that person can only go, good, get better, or just be done. So I don't know. It's kind of silly. I am absolutely envious of you, Patty. Because yes, Nathan sincerely is like a brother. Like, I love him like he is a brother. So, and if I can do, I will do what I can. I can't do much, but except go team. But anywho, all right, yes. Kat, I agree. I think it's time for everybody to get ready for bed. I've been on here for, well, in about 6 minutes, it'll be a full 2 hours. So Oh, I agree with you, Patty. Tempe is such a sweetheart. She is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. So, yes, Kat, I will check in with you and let you know progress, where we're at, what we're doing. I probably need to get some clothing and stuff like that packed. So, I do plan on showering on the road. I guess maybe if I have to shower in a mud puddle in a ditch, I don't know. No, I won't do that. So I promise I won't. I'm gonna try really hard not to come into people's homes with, road stank. But I can't promise. I can't promise. Love's truck stop. Yes. We have one here in Iowa. It's the I-80 truck stop in Walcott. And yeah, that is an amazing truck stop too. So good night, Kat. I love you. I will see you tomorrow. Yay! No, I'm not excited. Not at all. And I'm guessing my grandson is outside the door here. And I would bring him with, but I just don't think that's, yeah.
My mom was I was doing this to the door.
Trying to lock it?
No,
or pick the lock?
Yeah, unlock it.
Except that it doesn't lock without the key, silly.
What's the key?
I don't have a skeleton key for that. No, I am not traveling commando.
I could lock it.
No, I don't think you can. Please don't do that. That's gross. Oh, kids.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to lock the door.
Okay, can you calm down now? And
Okay, I think it's locked.
You think it's locked?
Yes.
I don't think it is. See? You can't lock it without the skeleton key. Well, maybe there is a way, but I don't know how to do it. So. Okay, can you come in and tell everybody good night?
Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Okay.
Wait. So if you use a sharp edge.
No. No. You cannot use my pencil. That's my grandson. He's 7. And we just started homeschooling him officially as of Friday. So Patty says good night, young fella. So anyway, okay. So I shall end this live stream, and sorry I was all up in your faces there. And I will talk at you later. And I don't know, maybe I can do an impromptu live from the road. I don't know. That would be so cool. So, anywho, I will talk at y'all later. And I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of my life. I truly, truly do appreciate you all. So I'm going to try very hard to get some sleep. And yes, it will be a fantastic trip. I'm sure of it. Even though I'll be tired, it'll be worth it. Right? So, all right. So good night. I love you. And live from the earth and play in the dirt. I will talk to you later. Bye, as Kate says.
Do it.